clear the air, let everybody know, I am not Brent McKeever. Now, I say this, well, first of all, for those of you who don't know who Brent McKeever is, he goes to Mount High, 11th grade, and we tend to get mixed up a lot. And you see, this could be for a number of reasons. We could be maybe similar height. He might have a similar smile to mine. Or it could be because we're both black. Yes, we're both, people of color in Malibu. And Malibu is not really a place where there's a lot of diversity. So I understand it on that front. But at the same time, I can't give white people a break. And here's why. It's because, yeah, amen. But it's because Brent and I have so many differences. Well, first of all, Brent has blonde hair. And not blonde. And I have glasses. Brent doesn't wear glasses. I don't even think he wears a watch. He doesn't match my style at all. He wouldn't wear, he's not a sweater guy. But yeah, and we just tend to get mixed up a lot. And it's really, really, really annoying. And it's not just students who do it, it's also faculty. I have this teacher, he refused to be named in this act.
Mr. Panish.
I did not sanction that. But anyway, it's a teacher. He looks me straight in the eye and he says, Brent, you're gonna be gone tomorrow, right? And he's looking me straight in the eye. I think maybe he's looking right through me. But then I realized Brent is sitting right there. And he's looking at Mr. Never mind. He's looking at him too. And then he starts having this realization. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen because it goes by the name of white guilt. It happens in a couple of stages first. You sort of realize what's going on. You're just like, oh no. Oh no. And then you sort of begin to feel bad. You're just like, I'm sorry, I'm not a racist, I promise. And it's a really beautiful sight to see. From my perspective, anyway. But there's another instance is Yvonne in the attendance office. See, now, I don't think she knew what she was doing when she did it. However, so I walk into the office, and then she yells at me, she goes, Brent McKeever! And that's just sort of the way she communicates to people. I love her. God bless her. And I said, is Brent here? No, okay, all right. And then she says it again, no, you, Brent McKeever! I was just like, oh, no, Yvonne, I'm the other one. I do musical theater, I sing, I act. I do not take photography. I don't do photography. Brent's really famous on Instagram. I don't do photography. I don't go to Coachella. That's not me. But that's just sort of the life I have, and I'll say that I love Malibu. I've lived here for around 3 years, and I love the people, I love the atmosphere. There's a bit of lack of culture, but I like the culture. But at the same time, there are a couple of things you need to get used to. First of all, people who are like above the age of 50 here just don't really care. They don't care about their external appearance specifically. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. You just don't really care. Specifically the rich, though, because they can afford to dress well. And it's really a big difference because I used to live in Pasadena, and Malibu and Pasadena are both places. Not everybody's rich, right? But there's a certain level of richitude that exists in both of those places. And so in Pasadena, they're more snooty. So they'll walk into this beautiful 5 or 6 bedroom house, and they'll be like, oh, oh, this is so cute. And that's basically that's the gist. I don't really need to get into that more. They're just. And then there's Malibu. I'll give you an example. So I was standing in line at the ATM, and you know how like when you're standing in line at the ATM, you're trying not to peer into the other person's bank account when you're standing behind them. So you stand this way, but then it's awkward because you doesn't look like you're in line. Somebody asks you, oh, are you in line? You're just like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm in line. So then you have to look at the bank account. And so you're looking that way, and standing in front of me was this man. He had clothes on, but his clothes had holes in them, like a bunch of holes in them. He wasn't wearing any shoes. He had long blonde hair. And I look into his bank account, and I see that there are like 7 zeros in there. See, and I thought this man was homeless. But no, he was a rich guy, you know, just sort of not caring in Malibu. See, in addition to that, there are other things that you need to get used to. There's a whole culture of alternative music here. And it's interesting because some of it I like. It depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in sort of like a I want to get depressed sort of mood, then that's the type of music I listen to. Because these bands that my friends listen to, I'll be in the car, I'll be like, oh, do you know the Smashed Potatoes? And that's really what the bands are. Like all you need to do is just start like a Malibu alternative band, is have a noun, and then use an adjective to describe that noun, and then you have a band. So for this instance, let's just call it the Deflated Tires. So if I were to start a band called the Deflated Tires, all I would need to do is be like, my parents don't really care about me. I want to break free and be a rebel. That's literally, and it just keeps on going on and on like that. See, and it's so depressing. See, and I know people who listen to it constantly. It's just constantly just that slow sort of like a. It's like trying to force it out of them, and they're trying to like make sort of symbols out of everything. That's too to listen to, you know. But yeah, and that's part of the culture here in Malibu that I had to get used to at first. Yeah, no, thank you very much. You did a great job.